Hi, this video is to show rising ninth graders how to fill out the registration card for Ardrey Kell High School for courses for next year. We want to make sure that all students are reading all of the directions that they were given and referencing this registration website here, akregistration.weebly.com, which has all kinds of answers to most of the questions you will have, including descriptions for every class we have here, sequencing guides for all of the different subjects so you know what classes will be coming up later in high school. It has all of your graduation requirements, different prereqs for classes later on, and all kinds of other information. So please check that out. The first thing we want to make sure when you're filling out your registration card is that we have all of the demographic information that we need. You should have a label on your card that was placed there before you got it, but if not, please make sure that your full name is written legibly at the top of the card and that any student or parent personal information, including email and cell phone numbers, are here. We will only use those if we need to reach out to you over the summer with questions about something about your classes for next year. When we're picking classes for next year, we're going to choose a total of 8 classes. All students take 8 classes over the course of the school year here at Ardrey Kell. So you're going to be choosing your core classes as well as electives to total 8. After that, we're going to work on picking some alternates so that we have some backup choices if those top choice electives don't work out. When we're filling out the card, you're going to mark your top choices with an X, and then we'll write the alternates in the boxes on the back of the card. So we're going to go through subject by subject. For English, if I am a current 8th grade student, I'm going to take some form of English 1 next year in high school. If I know that English, I got maybe a 3 or 4 on my EOG last year, I think I want to start with English 1 as a semester class for next year. When I'm looking into math, I'm a little bit worried that I might not be ready for high school math, or I feel like I need some reinforcing of the basics to make sure that I'm successful in that important Math 1 class. I'm going to go ahead and choose Foundations of Math 1 and Math 1. That's going to give me 2 high school credits in math, and that Foundations class is going to get me ready for that important Math 1 class next year. For science, all of our students need to take either Earth and Environmental Science or Honors Biology. Unless you've taken and passed Math 1 in 8th grade, Earth and Environmental Science is going to be your science in 9th grade. I like science and I want the challenge, so I'm going to try and take Honors Earth and Environmental Science next year. For social studies, all freshmen are going to take some form of world history. You can take it standard honors, or AP World History is one of the AP options for our rising freshmen. I am not ready for an AP my freshman year, and I'm not sure about world history, so I'm going to go ahead and take standard world history next year. So if I'm counting my classes so far, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Health and PE is a required class as well, but I'm going to wait to pick that class till last because if you see, this class is taught both ways. It's taught as a 4x4, which is a semester class, and it's also taught as an 8A B-Day class, which means every other day for the whole year. Because it's taught both ways, I'm going to wait until I choose my other electives before I decide which way that I'm going to take that class to make sure that I have an even number of bold classes when I turn in my card. So I'm about to start picking electives. I know that I've already marked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 classes, and I know that health and PE will be 6. So I'm going to pick my top 2 electives on the back of the card. I'm really interested in money and making plans for the future and retirement. So I'm going to choose that financial planning class because that sounds really useful to me. And I also am interested in speech and debate because I really like arguing with my friends and making my opinion heard. So those are going to be my 2 choices for next year for electives. The speech and debate class is bold and the financial planning class is not bold. So because I have 1 bold elective class, I know that I need to go back to the front of my card and choose bold health and PE as my health and PE class so that I have an even number of bold classes on my card. So now that I've chosen my top 8 classes, I'm going to go to the back and I'm going to start working on my alternates. Alternates are backup elective classes that we will use if for some reason the top choice electives don't fit into your schedule. For the alternates, we need 3 8A B-Day alternates and 3 semester alternates. So when I'm looking at the 8A B-Day alternates, I'm going to go ahead and write in visual art because that's a class that I'd be willing to take. And I also think that I might like theater. I'm going to write theater arts. and then I need one more. So I think maybe that marketing class might be a good alternate class for me. So I'm going to write in marketing. And then for my semester classes, I'm going to put sociology. I think that sounds interesting. And then Microsoft Word and Microsoft Excel are both great classes that help you learn skills that'll be useful in other classes. So I'll go ahead and put those as my backup classes as well. So now that I've chosen all of my classes for next year, I'm going to just take a look one more time at the card, make sure that I have 8. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and on the back I have 7, 8 top choice classes. I know that I have an even number of bold classes because I have speech and debate and also my health and PE. And then I've chosen 3 semester alternate classes and 3 A-Day, B-Day class alternates. So now I'm going to sign my card. I'm going to have my parents sign my card, and then I'm going to turn that in to my 8th grade counselor, who will give it to the high school counselors who are going to come over and help me finalize my classes for next year. If you have any other questions about filling out your card, again, please make sure to refer to the registration website. And then the counselors will look forward to coming to see you at the middle school. We'll be reviewing all of your class choices for next year to make sure that everything matches up.